Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 30 of Let's Play Tyranny. In the last part, we found the Dauntless. That's pretty much the most important thing. And we're just going to talk to these guys. I'm not going to really worry about the text at this point. I'm just trying to figure out if we can get a little, if we can get like 2 bits of hide, we can do what I want to do, but we can't, so. Well, actually, no, we've still got one more person to talk to. And he's a trainer. And I do have some training left. Lantry, you don't get training, because if I give you training, you level up way too quickly. And for some reason, that's a bad thing. So let's go give him some healing training. Because the more we level, if we level up Lantry as much as we can, it would actually be pretty amusing to have someone such. The higher level he is, the more useful he is, if we're honest, so. I think it's Lethos, maybe? Let's talk magic. No, it's not that one. Puppet. Oh, let's train. No, it's not that one. Right. Philia? She looks like a forge bound, but I apologize for skipping all this text. It's not something we need to talk. You know what? I feel bad for skipping the text. Let's just leave and let's just not worry about it. I'm gonna pretend I didn't skip any text. Let's go to Sentinel Stand. The Blade Grave has become a bit. Through the billowing dirt and rust kicked up by the Edict of Storms, you make out the shifting silhouettes of a small group ahead of you. Appearing lightly armed and armoured, the group pulls 2 carts in their wake. They haven't noticed you through the maelstrom. I'm just gonna. Yeah, they continue past us. Subterfuge is one of our main skills, so if we couldn't get past them without noticing, I would have been fucking surprised. Although I'm very upset you can't just attack them. And the research artifacts has been completed at my library that I just left. Yes, the unbroken. Yes, let's.
Sorry, I can't.
You brought this upon us. You! The Skyblade coughs up a couple times and clears her throat. We underestimated the forces of Kyros. A smile plays the edge of her lips. You will too. I'm looking forward to helping them stamp out the rest of you. I hope you bleed. She growls and her eyes roll back as she succumbs to her wounds. Cunt. How dare you talk to the glorious Galerius like that? Oh sweet, she left some loot.
Is that all?
I must go take her loot.
Can't do that.
So Orb of Light is just a brand new heal spell per once per rest.
Yes.
I feel like there's a certain type of fuck you in using a weapon a weapon that basically represents Starwalt against them.
Take that.
It's a sort of poetic justice, if you will. Not even a poetic justice, just a poetic fuck you, really.
Will do. Take that.
See, I want to use that, but I need to save it for somewhere, like an important time.
I got it. You learn something every day.
Do I? And that's probably, yeah, how to be stronger. Well, a spell strength should be better, but I also need to upgrade my normal abilities as well. That's pretty good, but I'm gonna try and get my dual like attacks going. Blade dancing, gaining a parry bonus for each enemy engages you. Disarm, unseen advantage. Duelist, while wielding a melee weapon, sometimes your riposte attack is missed. Also, gain a bonus when. Well, yeah, that's not going to happen. I need 9. I need 1 more point in this tree so I can get the Whirlwind Strike. So I'm gonna get Leaping Kick. You know what? I'm going to move that there. That there. And then we're going to put leaping kick over that because that is shit, so. Oh shit, that just looked pretty damaging straight away.
On it.
And as usual, the Dauntless fucked. Thank you for your help, Fatebinder. The soldier salutes you. What's going on? We've been cut off from the Lieutenant Rumelan. He dusted himself off a bit. She said that she was trying to secure the bridge before they figure out how to push past the wind wall. He glanced over his shoulder and frowned. Then Broken won't stop until they've pushed our troops from a sentinel stand. They must know that we've gotten closer to breaching Kyros' magic. He nods and sets his jaw. Back to the fray, then. Graven Ash protects. Well, first things first, lads. You've got to make sure you get a good bit of looting going. You don't just leave.
Will do. Sorry, I can't.
Wait, is there a different way we need to go for some reason? Oh wait, can we? Oh shit, we can go this way now. Huh. Different.
Look, spotted something.
Thanks, Verse. You spotted something very, very useful. It's just I didn't. Okay, that attack didn't seem as good then. Let's charge across these two. I must admit, my dual weapon abilities are really good. And there's Lantry's level up that Jesus Christ, Lantry's got fucking... control life is... Apparently it's health that helps the control life, so... I might actually try and invest... You know, let's improve his lore skill. Because Lantry with a lore skill of 121 sounds fair. I'm going to give Lantry some more healing spells just as a, like, well, not a fuck you, but just as a... just to see what other spells I can make for him. Actually, yes, that's what I need to do. Instead of, right, so I want one of these. Yeah, I want... So I want that, I think. I think this is what I want. Yeah, so we'll assign that over this. So, and I'm going to then... I don't have enough fucking bar here, because, you know, I'm going to try and remember to keep that open.
Right.
I say try and remember. You know, as long as I remember that it's there, it shouldn't be a problem. I've just got to remember that I have the ability.
Not happening.
Ooh, new staff. Hey, one piece of hide. We just need one more bit more hide. And we've got, you know, what we can do. Don't forget me, you pricks. Right, right, let's move to... Ah, yes. Don't let these dogs cross the bridge. If the Unbroken breach Sentinel stand before we do, I'll have every one of you vermin flogged bloody while the great general watches. Iron Guard Rumelan grimaces and worries her throat, roar from barking orders over the fury of the storm. I'm not reporting to Ash unless we take Sentinel stand, and that goes for everyone in my unit. We don't see the Iron Heath, and we don't see home until our mission is complete. She pumps her fist twice in the air, and her soldiers reflexively mirror the gesture, ready to that talking pillar of iron. Janos waves his weapons to direct the Broken. She can't hold the might of Star back from our seat of power. I'm here to remind these Unbroken that Stalwart belongs to Kyros. For Kyros and Ash, Rumelan pumps her fist in the air. Glad to see a new ally in the field. We're regrouping on the far side of this bridge. Clean up the Unbroken mess here and join us. Did you just seriously fucking retreat? You bastards! Well, I don't need to use that spell yet, so I'm just gonna jump. You know, I'm gonna let everyone use their own abilities. They know what they're doing. Please, no one move, and this will work perfectly. There, so that felt good. Verse, fucking stop being dumb, Verse. All right. Yeah, Verse, I need you to not be the center of people's attention. Barrack, I need you to be the center of people's attention.
I got it.
There we go. Try and suck this person's health away from them, and I think that worked. I can't tell. Also, those two are the wrong way around, but we do as we can, not as we must. This bitch doesn't seem to want to go down with anything but magic, so right. Let's see if I can fuck these guys up in a row. Barrack, I need to borrow some of those swords of yours. I think that was good. That's a flying drop kick. This trick. Lantry, what the fuck happened to you? Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea, Lantry.
I'll take care of it.
Lantry is stunned. Sure. I just thought he was invisible.
Pity, you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Right.
Sorry.
I actually don't know what the fuck. Okay, Lantry just apparently was in a different void. Like, okay, I guess. Yep, dropkick this prick. And then... Right, these fuckers are...
I need to try a different weapon. I got it.
Fuck you. There we go. Perfect. And that's all the loot we got. A Star Great Axe. Right, it looks like this. That looks like. I thought that was a barricade, but it looks like that was a bridge. Ironwalker armor. Man, we'll keep that for now. We'll climb down the rocky slope. Hopefully we can climb back up. Yeah, we can. So let's go see what's...
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Ah, so we...
Can't do that.
Let's just climb back up then. We got the XP for climbing down. We may as well just go over the bridge, because I thought it would give me the access to the loot over there, but it didn't, so... Let's just go to where we were. Or where we were going to begin with. Addendum made. Added. Making a stand. I appreciate your help, but there's still a matter of this rust storm. Our troops won't be able to advance until this tornado is dispatched once and for all. I was told this artifact might clear a path through the storm. That thing looks more like a cloak pin from here, but these winds haven't been kind to my eyes. She nods towards the wall. If you can get us through the storm and into the heart of Sentinel Stand, I won't question the will of Kyros. Lead on, Fatebinder. Well, first things first, and yeah, this is where we were beforehand, so... Because I remember the prick here. So what the fuck?
Sorry, I can't.
I physically can't get down there, so...
Can't do that. Will do.
I can't activate magic there, so you know, just walk off. What's this? There's something. Apparently, we can do something with this well. Force the wheel. So what's it? So I'll use brute force to bring the bucket up. Oh, we gained 200 rings. Nice. Right, let's go get this loot that I've seen. Oh shit! I know how to go save them. Right.
See that?
Sorry, I can't.
Yes, Verse. I did see that. I saw it a bit late though.
Shh.
Oh,
Sorry,
sod it. We can take a few traps.
Stalwart had surrendered years ago. Such needless carnage.
Trial of Archon's addendum added. The Scarlet Chorus aided the Unbroken during the Civil War, apparently. Well, that is highly treasonous. Let's speed this up. I'd like to go save those the disfavored over there if I can. I doubt I can, but I'm gonna fucking try.
Can't do that.
You see what I see?
Let's charge this prick. As long as that magic ain't there, we don't have to worry.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Helping this mage, obviously, is a good thing for us. Badass.
I got it.
There we go. Basically, we did this for some loot. That's pretty much what we did this for.
Bend that apart.
Right, back up here then. And we'll enter Sentinel Stand. I do like the map. I do like the layout of this game, like the scenery and that. It's just so beautiful. Right, through the storm. The wind will part as you hold the steadfast insignia aloft. Dust and debris swirl around a cone-shaped absence projected before you, which stretches into a tunnel beneath the breathable air. The insignia jewel begins to glow brightly, as if invigorated by parting of the winds. Whatever dormant state the artifact occupied, it is now awakened, full of new potential, should you desire to use it. Which means we've just been given the insignia as an actual item. I think. Or is it still... Well, we've got a lot of loot we need to go through, so let's just put all of this shit in there. We can check through it later. Yeah, the insignia's there. I can't believe I was too busy having a full inventory to realize where it was. And it gives resolve. And it also gives me steadfast stand. Granted by Ali's resolve and had increased resistance to being knocked prone or being pushed back. Hey, we're already on 2 renown with this bitch. Like, our main weapons are getting powerful.
The path remains open behind us, making way for friend or foe alike.
Can it be? A figure approaches through the storm. The Regent Skyblade seems ready to approach and welcome you. Dawning realization comes to her expression as she hoists up her weapon in a stance of challenge. Announce yourself, invader. We haven't sat in the eye of the storm for this long to become slaves of Kyros. Take us to Stratus Hirudin. Barak advances on the guard with a menacing air. I don't want to hear any more of your petty threats or how much you love your country. Deliver us to the serpent at heart of this nest. Whoa there, big boy. I just watched the storm all day. Stratus is behind the walls. She glances in your direction with wonder. The insignia. The sentry lets out a startled yell. Someone bearing the Regent's insignia comes this way. She squints to make out you out in the storm. Why have you come, stranger? I don't see why I would roar, but I'm gonna lie. I'm a friend to Stratus, and I carry a message for his ears alone. Does he live? A friend. She scratches the back of her neck. I'm sure the Regent will want to see anyone brave enough to face a storm on his behalf. That must be some message. She nods. The gate is just up ahead. Speak with a guard, and if you would have an audience.
Sentinel Stand has never been more exposed.
See?
See that?
A stranger, and they let you through? With an uncertain expression, the scout grips his weapons. I don't know what sorcery carved safe passage through the storm, but the region's fortress is closed to outsiders. Out of my way, peon. No amount of starved rats can keep me from wrapping my hands around the region's throat. I'm gonna glare silently. You came all this way just to glare at me? The Skyblade raised his weapon. Stop looking at me like that. Stop it. Stop it! Shaken, he begins to advance, his weapons drawn. A voice bellows from the other side of the portcullis. Stay your weapons and raise the gate. I would speak with our guest. He looks over his shoulder and frowns. Step forward and present yourself then. Keep a respectful tongue and you won't have any trouble. Starwalt's ruler looks at you with a mixture of caution and amazement. His gaze lingers on the steadfast insignia. That explains how you were able to pierce the winds. But why have you come? Not to liberate an enemy, I think. He squints. The long isolation has taken its toll, but we aren't deaf to the news of the outside world. I think I would recognize a fatebinder when I see one, so logic flows that you are the keeper of the Vendrian's well. Herodin! Barrick pounds his fist together, hard enough to shake the earth. Come out and face us, coward. You've dodged this reckoning long enough. The regent blinks. Do I know you? Your face? What little of it I can make out eludes me. He sniffs and returns his attention to you. Your friend here seems a mite unstable for emissary work. You're not wrong. I'd say he's unstable for any kind of work. We've survived in the Overlord's prison for over a year. I live on, and so does the Regent bloodline, endures. Even the disfavored couldn't breach Kyros' wind wall when the edict crossed upon our heads. Though I'm less certain how you managed. He regards you with a hint of resignation. You didn't travel this far to deliver a term of surrender, did you? I'm here to endure the end of the Edict of Storms by delivering your head to Graven Ash. The Great General isn't much for decorations, but I want the rest of the Legion will find some use for it. No small task for one of Kyros' pet swine. Do you imagine it'll be easy to running me through? I think not. I'm not ignorant of my part in this equation. The edict can only be ended with the blood of the last regent, just as Kyros decreed. He nods. I must warn you, I haven't survived this long only to be cut down by Kyros' lapdog. I endured the war, the disfavored suicide march, and the long isolation of this storm. I won't make it easy. You've delayed your death long enough, Regent. No more hiding. Typical that the attendants of Kyros present no agreeable terms. You may distort the histories to reflect that I forced this confrontation, but everyone here will remember that when your overlord locked me in an impossible choice, I chose Starwalt. Herodin turns away and heads through the portcullis. Like a little bitch.
Come at me, great mate.
Let's charge through there. Did you see that? I just know I like that guy changed his weapon throw mid-throw. Like he just arced around to me. Hey, that's some fucking weapon like skill though if you can do that. Just saying. Anyway, let's fuck these guys up. I think I need to put a little bit more damage into my attacks. Other than my spells, because my spells are probably the most powerful part of my arsenal, which they are meant to be a mix of both that and first let us share a fuck over of this guy. And apparently you fucked up the first part of it, Verse. Well done. Alright, this guy's not going to enjoy his fate.
I need to try a different weapon.
There we go. Let's see what loot these guys had for me. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, we went well over the part. So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to have to end this part here. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.